All right, Peter and I here.
Excuse the hair.
Excuse the hair. He's more concerned about his hair. So I want to do story time because we didn't tell this story before we left Rimini, and we really have to tell this story because this is going to be one of those Aesop's fables moments where you go, maybe you should not listen to your GPS like it's the Bible, because this is what happened to us. We were trying to get to the grocery store, literally 4 blocks away. It was maybe a 2-minute drive.
Yeah.
Right? And he's sitting in the passenger seat, as he does, and trying to tell me where to go, because he's reading the GPS, I'm reading GPS, but I want to concentrate on driving, because if you don't, you're going to take out like a family of 5, or a motorcyclist, or something like that. Isn't that right?
Yeah, because they just jump out of nowhere.
You literally have to have your head on a swivel in Italy, because you will hit somebody, or they will hit you, and so far, we've done really well, knock on wood. So, this is the time that I got cussed out by a little Italian grandmother because I listened to my GPS. It took us down this road, and there was the grocery store. We saw the co-op. We were like, yes, we found it. Score. Yeah. Not score, because the GPS goes, please turn left. I did. Did I turn left? I did.
You did.
But it was an exit. Noticeably because it had a do not enter sign on it and uscita, which means exit. But I had already started to turn and there was traffic coming, so we didn't have a choice. So there's this woman walking down the side of the co-op where I'm driving up.
Yeah, a 5-foot ball of anger, as it turned out.
Seriously, she had to come up. She was tit level. She was tit level with me. It was just bad. And I start going up, and she starts screaming at us in rapid fire Italian. Now, my Italian sucks. Let's just get that straight. Peter's Italian.
It's non-existent.
Non-existent, right? That's true. So this little Italian grandmother is sitting right next to my car and just rapid firing with the this and the this and my God. And so I tried to turn my car around.
Yeah.
That pissed her off even more. She was like, I'm sitting there going.
Yeah, so
I just stopped the car. I turned it around and it was technically a parking space. Technically, I was in a parking space at this time. And I sat in the car and I just was like, Peter, maybe if we just ignore her and she'll go away. No freaking such luck. She stood at the back of my car screaming in Italian. I don't know what she was saying, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't, hello, how are you, welcome to fucking Rimini. No.
No, she was gesticulating wildly and lots of all this.
Oh yeah, the chin was grabbed more than once. I'm pretty sure she was swearing at me. And I was like, so I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there in the passenger seat, literally like this. And I'm trying not to laugh or cry, which is one of the 2 things that could have happened in this moment. So Peter's like, just back up.
Yeah, let's get out of here is what we said.
Just back up. That enraged the woman into going to get another person to yell at me. Why? I have no idea. So there's this woman, and she's just screaming at me. And she, like Sophia. I mean, she was literally like Sophia off of, like, this, it's the Golden Girls. He doesn't know. The Golden Girls.
Oh, Sophia's the older one, yeah?
Yeah, but she's the youngest one on the show. But she's the oldest one. But, so we're just sitting there, and I'm just like, okay, let's try and back this up. And I'm sitting there, and I'm just praying that I don't hit the car next to me, because I'm pretty sure that would start another tirade. So we were just sitting there. So, people, I want to give you this advice. If the GPS tells you to turn, maybe take a split second to make sure that it's not going like this and taking you in an exit, Or like the day before yesterday in Rome when it took us right to the Colosseum and we literally ran into the military of Italy. It was 2 soldiers with guns and we drove right up to them and I went like this. So I did the American thing and I just went, I'm American, the car's crazy. And he's like, you need to turn around. I don't care. But so, look, just take a glance at the street signs and make sure. So the street signs are different than America. So you have to like put your head on a swivel and remember this crap. So do not enter is not a circle with a strike through it. No. That's not do not enter. Do not enter is a red sign with a white stripe across this, like this. Because for some reason, they use a lot of zeros and crosses, and that does not mean do not enter. The red with the white is. Okay?
And that applies to everywhere in Europe, like the UK and Ireland. So if you're coming from the UK or Ireland, it's kind of the same as at home. But the junctions are insane, we have found. The junctions, there's just 18 different exits and entry points, and you don't know what's going on. So be aware if you're going to try and drive here.
And little itty bitty Vespas will
everywhere.
Will drive on your outside and then turn around you just in case you're not moving like that quickly. But as soon as they get their nose in front of you, you really can't move. So just remember this, okay?
Yeah, we're like angry bees.
Angry bees. They are angry.
It's all over the place. They're coming at me.
Angry bees. So yes, it is the morning here. And so if you don't want to be grossed out, or not grossed out, but cussed out. Wow, what was that? If you don't want to be cussed out by little Italian grandmothers in the middle of Rimini or any other country, please make sure that you drive. Well, there's really no. You can't drive like a normal human being in this country. In fact, we were told not to drive. Do not drive like a person from the UK or America in Europe. Do not. Do not. You need to drive like it's just you and the car. We've been given this advice more than once. You and the car. That's it. Don't drive like you care about anybody else's car. Do not. Just make sure your car is okay. So, and if you're in France, if you get into an accident, it's automatically 50-50 your fault.
That might be just harsh,
but just Paris.
And they find a little bump when they're trying to park acceptable.
Yeah, a bump is fine. A bump is fine. So
and I seen a guy doing that in Rome.
Don't drive expensive ass cars in Italy or France. Get a rental and get the extra collision insurance. Like mine came free, and I wondered why. That the extra liability and the collision damage waiver, all that stuff came free. And I was like, wow, that's really nice. I'd have to pay $7 a day for this. No. It's just, it's so much that it doesn't fucking matter. All right, well, we've just done having breakfast because it's in the morning. And Pisa, we were going to go to Pisa this morning, but we decided to have a lazy day after the crap of Rome. I loved Rome to a point. I think it's gorgeous. It was beautiful. And I saw some really cool architecture. And you know, that's kind of I do love to look at that. But I've been doing, how many days of driving? Every 3 days, I get up and drive. Like,
I think we've done just a week.
I've done a week of driving, so I'm really tired. And I've been sleeping more than I ever slept in my entire life. Because usually I get about 4 hours of sleep, and I crashed out at 11 last night and woke up at 7, which I never do. Never. I was so exhausted. All right, well, have a good day. You know, I know it's in the middle of the night there, but have a good day. All right, love you guys. Bye.